Salut à tous les amis, on va commencer aujourd'hui une nouvelle aventure sur la chaîne. Il s'agit d'un jeu que je devais faire pour le mois de juin, mais que j'ai reçu plus d'une semaine après sa sortie. Je sais pas pourquoi, c'est arrivé comme ça. Il s'agit de Chicken Police, tout simplement. Alors c'est un jeu d'enquête policière un peu... comment dire, un peu... point and click, hein. Voilà, c'est ce que je cherchais. Donc j'espère que cette aventure vous plaira. Alors vous attendez pas du gros lourd hein, quand même. Hein. Première sauvegarde du jeu, c'est parti. Alors il y a des sous-titres, il me semble. Commençons l'aventure.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Okay.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Ok, Clockville, l'ancien hôtel Atlas. Très bien. Je vais augmenter un petit peu le son parce que j'entends absolument rien dans mon casque.
Crap.
Ça me stresse un peu.
My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated...
Ok. Alors, déjà, comme je vous l'ai dit, on va augmenter un petit peu l'audio. Parce que là, c'est pas assez fort. Lumière, texte normal, ouais, ça c'est bon. Langue, c'est bon. Go. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire?
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Okay.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got...
Okay.
my last cigarette. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but...
Okay.
You're mistaken, man.
Désolé, j'ai appuyé trop vite.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Philip...
Believe me, Mr.
Alors je passe vite hein, parce que les dialogues vont vite, hein, mais après...
I came to you.
Look, miss,
Puis,
I
mademoiselle,
work
je
for
travaille
the
pour la
police
police.
and I'm
Je suis
currently on
actuellement
leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself...
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So...
If you insist.
Si vous
But
insistez, nous lui vendons dans ce cas.
Ah, thank the wild ones.
what a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
D'accord. On va commencer un petit dialogue là. Alors il y a beaucoup de dialogues, hein, c'est un jeu d'enquête policière, donc vous inquiétez pas. Hein. Enfin vous inquiétez pas. Vous savez à quoi vous attendre quoi.
Books I'm never gonna read.
D'accord.
I don't even know what these papers are.
Ok. Alors voyons voir ce qu'on a en haut. Alors. On a séduite jeune femme. Alors nom Déborah, espèce 1, genre familial, particularité, téléphone. D'accord. Alors, en fait, elle fait des commissions pour son employeur et une femme raffinée, mais je crois qu'elle vient d'un milieu aisé. D'accord. Ensuite, on a un lieu. C'est un bel endroit où désormais on se demande simplement ce qui se... D'accord. Ok, là il y a pas mal de choses à dire. Certains c'est le détective. Ils ont beaucoup de succès pendant 10 ans. Ouais, bon, ça c'est un petit peu le parcours des. Voilà, bon, ça c'est juste une phase d'introduction pour bien apprendre ce que c'est le truc. Ok. Bon. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Alors, les objets, le gun qu'on a récupéré.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, Paul.
D'accord.
Ironic, but
Ouais, ça c'est ce qu'on a, on a vu tout à l'heure et un cigare. D'accord. Bon. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut voir d'autre? Un souvenir douloureux.
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old...
Ok.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave for...
Très bien.
M.B. Davis, the
Cette
eternal
photo date de
king
l'époque
of
où le jazz
jazz.
était interdit.
The photo is from...
Désolé hein, si je coupe, mais parfois je lis rapidement, donc j'ai pas besoin d'attendre qu'ils finissent de blablater en anglais, comme ça sinon on est encore là demain. Donc désolé si je coupe. Hein. Les gens comme
The
ça.
wild gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the great fire of 8...
D'accord. Très bien.
I can't even remember.
Ah ça on l'a vu tout à l'heure.
I don't see colors anymore.
D'accord.
I don't even know where the...
D'accord. Ouais, j'ai rien pour composer, je suis con.
I need it.
Ok.
Every...
D'accord.
Behind that door
Yeah, so those
lies the
were the
kingdom
ones-
of dirty clothes, cigarette butts.
Ok. Ah. Peut-être un petit peu de lumière, ça fait plaisir. Bon là on l'a vu, mais là il n'y avait rien. Donc il y a forcément autre chose à faire.
Who is this dame anyway? And what...
Il n'y a pas d'autre chose à faire avec elle?
That's better. Now, if I understand...
It's a very strange matter. First,
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you...
please.
Ok, faites-le, je
That's
vous en prie,
why.
je suis là pour ça. D'accord. Alors, interroger. Alors concentre-toi sur ce que tu sais du suspect. Est-ce qu'elle a l'air louche? Concentre-toi là-dessus. D'accord.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy.
Timide,
which
je
I
peux en
can use
tirer
to my
parti, mais je dois
advantage.
faire attention à ce que
But
je
I
lui dis.
must be
Il
careful
faudrait
about
pas
what I
l'effrayer.
say to her.
On va
or
commencer
I can
doucement et
scare
quand le
her
moment
off.
sera le bon, on ira plus fort.
Let's start gently, and when the time comes...
D'accord. Qui êtes-vous au juste, mademoiselle? Bon.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you.
D'accord. D'accord, alors. Dites-moi dans quel quartier résidez-vous? Attendez. Comment on peut faire? Il y a plusieurs indices qui sont apparus. On va poser la question.
Tell me,
d'abord.
which part of the city do you live in? Calavera.
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
D'accord.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment.
D'accord. Nouvelle impression. D'accord. Alors.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your...
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home.
Ok, on a un
lately.
indice là. Natasha
Only she really
Katsenko.
has to.
How so?
Voilà, nouvelle personne. Parfait.
Miss Natasha is afraid.
La peur de ces
She's
messages qu'elle
scared
reçoit et tout
because
le
of
monde
those
sait qu'elle est.
unwanted.
So, she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Ouais, bah ça j'avais compris. Alors. Demandez-moi exactement en venant ici. Je ne suis pas sûr que c'est intentionnel, mais c'est un peu en train de jouer avec moi. Elle a suffisamment étudié la question de moi. Incertain, apeuré. Pour l'instant, on avance bien, d'après, parce que ça va aller vers le plus, là. Donc, on va lui poser un petit peu
What
cette question.
exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this?
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about that.
and has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right.
Plus 5, bon. On va faire comme ça. Cette affaire est beaucoup trop risquée, je peux l'accepter.
Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work?
Not in the slightest.
Then why
I just can't say no to Natasha.
would she hurt you if you did?
No, of course not. She's my friend.
I see.
Ok.
Have you ever felt
Ah, merde.
truly vulnerable?
J'ai appuyé trop
Honestly,
vite.
very often, Mr. Featherland.
Great. Because that's exactly how I feel right now.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had no one else to turn.
You know, I get that a lot.
Oui, souvent
And
ça.
it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Not in books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change.
I knew you were romantic at heart.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then
Ah merde, moins 10. Donc, il faut que je rattrape le truc là. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais lui faire dire?
tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are...
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Ok, on a augmenté un petit peu.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is
Voilà.
Hobart Wessler.
Ok,
Or as most
on a
people know
un
him.
nouvel indice.
Ibn Wessler, the kingpin.
Exactly.
Nouvelle personne.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
Pour l'instant, on connaît pas encore ces personnes.
Put
Ça,
it
on devrait le
mildly, I
découvrir.
think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
D'accord. Flic correct, bon. On a des petites médailles, c'est pas mal. Alors, tiens à penser, c'est ça, un vrai équipier, c'est pas pareil comme... Voilà, mettez... Encore dans le coup, les vieux coqs, on a... Ok. La tendre moitié de la nageur, l'impérieuse n'est que... D'accord, bon. Bon, on va continuer, hein. Parfait. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut voir? Alors, la victime, une femme, et la cible de menaces étrangères, elles sont toutes écrites. D'accord. Alors, la patronne de madame, la mystérieuse messagère, est une certaine mademoiselle Natacha Katsenko. La tendre moitié de Natacha, employeuse, n'est que le célèbre criminel une chère. D'accord. Voilà. Ça, on l'a vu. Elle fait des combinaisons de elle a peur, elle est mystérieuse, voilà. Dans tous les cas, je suis sûr que ça n'est pas vrai dans ce qu'elle m'a dit. Sa patronne a renforcé les rangs pour un peu... D'accord. Natacha. Chat, particularité saisonnière. D'accord. Cette employeuse de Madame Noah, elle prétend être victime de menaces. Et elle est actuellement la compagnie qui se voit dans l'extérieur, s'explique beaucoup de choses, notamment cette discrétion excessive. D'accord. Ok. Très bien.
My bedroom. Sort of.
Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire d'autre? Faudrait peut-être le questionner encore, non?
Legs that go on.
Non.
What?
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay.
Ok, nouvel indice. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme nouvel indice? Ah!
I know Molly
Je connais très bien
very
mon nom,
well.
je vous prierai de mieux
Please
le
note
prendre en
this when
compte avant de
deciding
décider si
whether
vous
or
prenez
not to
l'affaire ou non.
accept my assignment.
Et quelqu'un de confiance, soyez galant
Miss
avec elle.
Ivan,
D'accord. Voilà, on a tout vu déjà. Voilà, beau charismatique et surtout une saleté de gangster, bon, ça je l'avais deviné. L'un des questions les plus connus de l'un, manette de l'immobilier, directeur de banque, propriétaire de musée, producteur d'alcool. Ah oui, il fait tout ça lui, carrément. Contrebandier, courtier d'information, c'est que... D'accord.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames,
Porter une robe de
like an
solitaire et chanter
eternally
une
dark
berceuse.
hole in the wall.
Mr. Featherland?
Ouais.
Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get
comprends
it
très
very
bien,
well.
même.
But this case is
C'est un peu
becoming more
déroutant.
and more confusing.
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud?
No,
c'est vrai.
she's really not like that. But
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's...
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about
Exactly. How...
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Ok. On va voir tout ce qui arrive. Ça on l'a lu. Ça on l'a lu. Les autoconnettes me font venir peut-être un... Ok. Alors. Lewis... il bégaye beaucoup quand il parle. Lewis est le propriétaire de la Dallas, autrefois réputé sur Miami, c'est mon proprio actuel. On rit tous les deux, il est dans les histoires policières et il me donne son... D'accord. Numéro de Louis, c'est le 55. Ah, ça, il faut que je le note, ça, à mon avis, c'est avec le téléphone. 555 932. Ok. D'accord. On a des gangsters en or. Oh, bah ça, on l'a lu tout à l'heure. C'est bon. Ok, nouveau truc. Une autorité publique. D'accord. On l'a lu, là, c'est bon. Bon, on va appeler au téléphone, je crois. Ah oui, ça, je l'avais deviné, hein, merci. Alors. 5. 900. 32. Voilà.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
Of course not, honey. What's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything.
Ok, bah il arrive tout de suite.
Lewis arrived a few minutes
Dans les
later.
minutes qui ont
He
suivi,
lived in the rooms
il vivait
above, so
au-dessus,
it
donc
wasn't
c'était plus
difficult
intéressant
getting
par
here.
forcément.
Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas
alors, je
Hotel
sais
was
quand
his
même que
inheritance.
c'est maintenant,
It was once a well-renowned place.
D'accord. Bon, questionnons mystère.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour.
Il faut que je fasse un petit détour.
I've got a
J'ai
feeling
l'impression
that
que
this
je vais avoir
case
besoin
isn't
d'un
going to be a
coéquipier. Il n'y
one-man
a
job.
qu'un oiseau à qui je
And there's only one bird in the
Marty.
city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to...
Alors, type de scène. Scène principale. Les scènes principales font progresser l'histoire. Ces scènes déterminent également les lieux qui sont ouverts ou fermés. Elles doivent toutes être complétées si vous voulez finir le jeu. D'accord. Scènes limitées. Les scènes limitées sont disponibles pour une durée limitée déterminée par la progression dans l'histoire principale. Si vous êtes du genre à tout compléter, assurez-vous de tous les voir avant de passer à la prochaine scène principale. Ouais. Les scènes bloquées ne sont pas disponibles pour le moment. D'accord. Ok. Bon, parfait. Alors. Ouais. Allez, go.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, The proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Très bien. Chapitre 1, détour. Parfait, parfait.
I knew where to find Marty.
J'essaie de trouver Marty au
At the
poste de police.
station,
Oui,
we'd
j'aurais
always
toujours la
draw
course pour pas
straws
être
about
savoir qui prenait
holiday
ses
duty.
vacances.
Marty never joined in.
Je vais arrêter de parler en même temps que le dialogue parce qu'après vous allez rien comprendre à ce que je dis. À ce que je dis d'ailleurs. Et je vous laisse lire tranquillement.
10 years ago, we survived.
Ok.
This happened when that old bloodhound.
Il y a des trucs partout.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on...
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell...
You're looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather.
I see you're still the funny guy around.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly
I'd love... Hey, whose side are you on, you...
Phyllis and Royce. Two hedgehogs with an arrogant... Back in the day, I used to patrol the city.
Allez, go. On va voir à l'intérieur.
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a...
Bon, il y a beaucoup de gens avec qui parler là.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never...
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know...
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Bah sa plume. Ok. Bon. Non, pardon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a de plus? Qu'est-ce qu'on a de plus? Ça, on l'a vu. Oula, il y a beaucoup de monde là. Une vraie casse-couille, c'est pas assez de bonheur, d'accord. Parc épique, machin. D'accord. Obligation, d'accord. Monica. D'accord. Le Varan de Komodo. Il me rappelle quelque chose, ce Varan. On dirait le Varan qu'on a trouvé dans un jeu que j'ai fait sur la chaîne il y a quelques années déjà. Je me rappelle plus. Il me semble que c'était Black Sad. D'ailleurs le jeu me ressemble beaucoup à Black Sad. Mais sauf que là c'est un point and click, il y a pas de. On manipule pas le personnage quoi. Ok. Ah oui c'est le Varan, on dirait du Black Side.
Funny boy.
everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar and someone got...
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh?
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing?
Jesse is a good boy, sonny.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little...
Oh, of course, if you sing me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this? Oh.
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for your...
I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice.
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribes...
I don't talk to that insane...
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay?
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malone...
I'll
try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay?
Sonny boy,
je lis, hein, je vous parle pas parce que je parle pas, je lis pas en même temps parce qu'il y a de la voix anglaise derrière. Donc après vous allez rien comprendre, il y a 3 voix différentes. Ma voix plus la voix du personnage plus la traduction, vous allez rien comprendre. Donc je préfère lire moi en bas et après voilà, vous lisez en même temps que moi quoi, tout simplement. Hibou là. Nouveau lieu. Ah! Fais gaffe. Le QG de la police, le QG de la charge.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a...
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant...
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that...
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
D'accord. Pour l'instant, il y a beaucoup plus de personnages, donc c'est pas mal. On avance petit à petit.
Honor, strength. Officer Jardine. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone.
Marty, come on, let's forget that.
Easy for you to say.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to...
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately...
I need your help, okay?
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't...
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case, we'll... a personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there.
That...
Don't you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's what I want to hear.
Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a eu de nouveau là? Là pour l'instant rien, là. Bon, il n'y a rien eu pour l'instant. Rien de nouveau ici non plus. Oh.
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you. Yeah, that's the point.
And?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around.
Yeah, war, bar, what's the difference?
Of all that's furry, you know what?
That's the spirit.
Seriously, Marty.
Ouais, c'est bon. Ok. Ah oui. Tiens, on va voir ce que c'est. Oh, c'est stylé ça. Oh. Ah, je peux pas tirer sur eux. Bah non, pas une femme. Oh merde, je suis con. Quel con. J'avais même pas vu que je pouvais recharger. Bon, on va réessayer. Pour le fun. Et après, c'est bon. Vas-y. Ah, charge vite. Aïe! Ah! Vas-y, vas-y. Aïe. Ouah, c'est pas facile. Oh, c'est pas facile. Bon, pas grave. C'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. On a essayé, mais bon. Tant pis. Tac, tac, tac. On a fini de parler avec lui.
Marty looks good.
Ouais, c'est bon. Bon, allez, on va se barrer quand même. Y'a quoi là?
Bye, Mandy. See you soon.
You've named the poster girl. You a bit lonely these days?
You're one to talk. I've heard...
What, me? To a post?
Ok.
You know the broad...
Rien d'autre à voir? Ok, bon. On peut se barrer ou pas? Tac, tac, tac.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe...
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh, yeah, like last time?
Those were, different times.
Well...
You don't have to come with me.
Okay, I know. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little. And it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid...
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you.
What?
Just kidding.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a foutu à lui?
Chief Blood Boil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely...
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
Hey, careful with the racist barking.
Il parle mal,
It's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part?
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin.
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi.
Only on paper, and you know that very...
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee.
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh,
il nous
just
connaît,
a
lui, hein.
coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I...
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world.
Have a lovely evening, Bob.
You especially. Fuck off right now.
Ah ouais, le boss, il est pas content, hein.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first, and it would be nice to... We can't avoid speaking with the chief first, and it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Ah oui, d'accord. Ah, il y a quoi là-bas?
Do you still drink that garbage?
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly, they've used...
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting, too, Marty. Don't believe everything that's on these labels.
Okay, Dad.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious...
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
Okay, but take care of each...
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Très bien.
Maybe next time.
Do you remember when they changed the old coat of arms and we...
I remember Blood Boil catching us and almost suspending us because...
My stupid shit? I remember it was your idea. And...
Yeah, and
Toujours
I
en train de se crêper le chignon, ces deux-là.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Ok. Non, pas stand de tir, non, 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 non. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. On peut se barrer ou pas?
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some...
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all.
That's true.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Ok. D'accord. D'accord, d'accord. Allez, go.
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun.
I know. We worked together for 10 years, remember?
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
Well,
Ça c'est vrai.
I'll go crazy on a long ride without it.
And I'll go crazy from you beaking it.
Sonny, it's a pleasure work.
Ok.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated
Quelle
madness
histoire.
kicked in.
Je sais pas si vous aimez bien
We
les
could
amis,
only
mettez-le en
crawl
commentaire.
along Shalva District's main street toward downtown.
C'est intéressant.
The city's heart beat differently.
Ça c'est pas beau, il n'y a pas beaucoup de choses à faire. Alors ça va être des vidéos, hein, comme je vous l'ai dit, qui vont être un peu longues. Qui vont durer plus d'1 heure, hein, parce que c'est pas un jeu. On va faire des petites vidéos de 1/2 heure comme ça, parce que c'est un jeu d'enquête, donc forcément, les vidéos vont être un peu longues.
A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ok.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
Le célèbre Tsar.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean...
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Burke.
Very funny.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first we need to get...
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected...
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for.
As you say, boss Burr.
Ok, on va commencer par la...
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They look...
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is...
Wait, that was deep again.
Maybe it was, Marty.
Amazing.
Let's not bother her.
Ah d'accord, ok, faut pas la déranger. On va demander
Gentlemen,
au videur.
how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before.
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works.
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah.
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the...
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs.
Bah oui, forcément.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Bon, comment on pourrait rentrer là-dedans? Tac, tac, tac. Ça, on l'avait pas vu tout à l'heure. Ah si, on l'a vu. Il y a un petit pourcentage de ce café, on va bagager. D'accord. Parfait.
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen...
Of all that's furry.
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he...
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Alors. Dans le codex. National Runner de sable. Ce sont des... D'accord. Et puis habité seulement par des oiseaux, c'est un endroit moderne et charmant. Le pays en tombe. Bon, ok.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole...
You read that in some kind of science fiction?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now.
Pluck off, Sonny.
That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
What
Il est
was
con
that?
quoi?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Il a sorti un flingue.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a
Bah
club?
toi.
Was that a rhetorical question?
Le fou, il a ramené un flingue.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No,
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never...
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Qu'est-ce qu'on
Do you
pourrait
remember
faire?
when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high quality?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened?
No, they got bored with us, Marty.
But still, here we are working together again.
Yeah, hilarious.
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is
Interesting taste, you...
feathers, scales, or dermal armor. A lady's a lady, my...
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen.
D'accord. Rien de plus? Bon. Comment je pourrais y aller?
like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Bon, ça m'arrange pas du tout ça.
Let's not bother her.
D'accord.
Okay, boss.
Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Les journaux le plus lu et le mieux connu, il est tellement... Tolan était le premier à publier un article sur les coques. Ouais, bon. Ça m'arrange pas du tout. Est-ce que je pourrais lui parler ou pas, lui? Ah!
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my God, not...
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to...
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere...
No problem, Shakespeare. What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it?
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Il est relou, lui, hein?
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman. And
is that so? Good to know.
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Il veut pas parler, il est têtu, lui, hein? Aïe, 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 aïe.
Just one more thing. This list of yours.
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the record...
You hear that, son?
I do, Marty.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not...
Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire?
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the...
Yeah, I bet his name's...
Nah, he's definitely a bot.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Je sais pas quoi faire, là.
Sonny,
Ah bah.
dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty.
Ah, il pourrait nous faire rentrer, lui.
Of your
Pleasure's all mine, Lauren.
Lawrence. Anyways, so
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
I see.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Il aurait pu nous donner un truc, non?
Okay, boss.
Là, on peut rien faire.
Yes.
Hey, big guy.
My name is Archibald, sir.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what? No way.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way.
Ouais. Alors. L'armoire à gaz qui garde à l'entrée, il est probablement en contact direct avec un... Sans parler du fait qu'il est incroyablement bien éduqué et éloquent. Ça, j'avais remarqué, merci. Je sais pas quoi faire, là.
Let's just knock that giant out, shall
Let's just not do...
Okay.
Et là, je sais pas quoi faire. Parce que là, je peux plus parler à qui que ce soit.
Tonight, maybe we'll be on the front page once.
Oh, God forbid. What a beautiful...
A work of art.
Seeing it and...
don't torture yourself, son.
Maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters.
Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Pas d'autre chose à faire là par là? Non, à part l'affiche. Première.
Look. Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating.
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it.
Bah oui.
I get it.
Bah oui.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all.
Ah, bah voilà.
Much, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Mom?
What? Did I say something wrong? Let's just knock that jump.
Non, non, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Okay.
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friend.
Lâchez la montre, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you.
Bon, on peut rentrer maintenant. Eh bah putain, on a mis du temps à rentrer là-dedans.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no
Ah,
band
aucun groupe a la raison, et pourtant la
Yet the
musique...
music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Men these days. So,
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always.
Bon.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little...
But what?
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an...
Ok. D'accord, pour l'instant c'est vide forcément.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha, very...
Ok.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
D'accord. Bon, on va demander à Mystère, non?
Ah, this is the life, huh?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was...
I try.
Je peux pas lui parler?
Remember that old case with the...
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right?
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster.
And the wildest and most primordial instinct.
As you say, Marty.
Oh! On est parti là. Ah ah!
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
On peut pas parler à ces deux ligotos là?
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kinda good in Death of...
You've seen every clucking...
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot.
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh, you remember that precise...
Yep, our very first...
I see.
I don't remember. I just remember her.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Ok.
Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with it?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait.
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, God.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me. Just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Ok. Bon, on va pas voir tous les films quand même parce que... D'accord, la scène. On va aller par là-bas si on peut. Coucou toi.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to...
that girl is looking at...
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me like...
Marty, you're imagining
Il est occupé à draguer lui pendant que nous on est en pleine
Wait a
enquête.
second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big black...
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Tiens toi, qu'est-ce que tu veux là toi?
Hey, there's Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls him.
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia. Way before Clawville.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap...
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi.
On va pas lui parler.
Well, if it isn't the great detective.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias
Des bidons.
Filmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk King?
Hey, that was a long time ago.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little...
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you...
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. Well...
Parfait. Bon.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Okay, you're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know?
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look,
Good. And let it stay that way.
at least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water.
Yes, sir. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Nouvelle fonction, d'accord. Alors, on a récupéré ça.
Come to daddy, darling.
Bon. Alors, Natacha doit connaître ma femme, peut-être qu'elle a trouvé, je dois trouver quel est le lien. Si bon vieux filmeur sait quelque chose sur l'attaché qui pourrait être important pour l'enquête, mais il y a longtemps que je ne trouve pas. Il a l'air... D'accord. Alors... D'accord. Ok, très bien. Ok.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his Harry.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Gentil oiseau.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Ok. Alors. Est-ce que je peux voir...
Ah, this is the...
He looks like a...
Non, là je pense qu'il n'y a rien à faire avec eux pour l'instant. Tac, 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 tac. Oh! Ah bah oui.
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Ok.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that...
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
Putain, j'ai cru que c'était un mec. La petite souris là, je crois que c'était un mec.
Marty McChick.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The roaster coppers in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken police.
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companions.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, wait.
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly...
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Bon. Voyons voir. Alors, la madame, elle est là. Ok, Olivia, d'accord. L'assistante actuelle, très bien. L'un des gangsters les plus connus... Oui, ça on l'a lu tout à l'heure. Bon. On va discuter avec Mister. Alors... Je lui aurais demandé quoi?
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something?
Okay.
Look, detective. If you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that.
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes,
Bah oui,
I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6
6 mois,
months.
d'accord.
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything.
Sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real... Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective. But the name of his family still rings quite loud. And
Is that still worth anything?
the name is just their name, of course. But the man behind the name...
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Bon, allez. Commençons l'interrogation.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
Malheureusement,
Unfortunately,
je
I
n'ai
don't know enough about him, so I have to
n'ai
be
pas assez sur lui, je vais devoir
I
être
can't
malin,
just
je peux
pin
pas
him
simplement le
against the
mettre au pied du
wall
mur, pas encore.
yet.
D'accord. Qu'est-ce que vous avez ressenti quand vous... Bon, là, de toute façon, c'est la première chose.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ok, vous avez l'air quelqu'un de... Bon, de toute façon, c'est la seule question qui
Why
reste.
didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages on...
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny, huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station... Once...
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Ah, merde. Alors, vous pensez que l'on serait stupide à ce point?
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girl?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do...
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently...
Ok, d'accord. Vous passez beaucoup de temps ici. Vous ne trouvez pas ces messages dangereux. A-t-elle vécu ce genre d'incident dans le passé?
Do you spend a lot of your time here?
It's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
Mais non.
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul, Fiddleand. But...
I guess not, Mr. Wessler. Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
Okay.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean.
So, you have your answer?
No recent
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
It would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Alors, y a-t-il des menaces similaires dans le passé? Serez-vous d'accord pour témoigner au poste?
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll...
You do that.
Merde.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let...
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse.
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town.
How often?
Yeah, every other weekend.
I see. That's very important.
Yeah, if you say so.
Ok, donc Natasha pense que c'est un grand danger pour toi et se rend toute seule. Est-elle seule quand elle y reste le week-end? Qu'est-ce que je pourrais dire?
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, huh? She's an adult.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution.
I suppose not.
Merde.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her.
Ok. Ok, vrai détective, parfait. Très bien, très bien. Bon les amis.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
Je pense qu'on va bientôt s'arrêter là. Hein. On va s'arrêter là tout de suite d'ailleurs.
I have no doubt about that.
J'attends la fin du dialogue.
Unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
On s'arrêtera juste après ça. Je sais pas si on aura du truc dans le avec la musique.
Sonny.
It's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique...
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I am.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more.
You were amazing.
Could you be my little furball and fetch?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Mo-
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause.
I'll be waiting. Go. before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people.
Bon les amis, on va s'arrêter là. On va s'arrêter là pour cette première partie de Chicken Police. J'espère que ça vous a plu, cette première aventure. N'hésitez pas à liker, à partager, à abonner évidemment. Et on se retrouvera très prochainement pour la suite et la deuxième partie de l'aventure. Allez, à la prochaine. Ciao, bye.